Hey there guys, BlackPanthaa here and welcome back to another Need for Speed 2015 video once again, and today we are customizing an R34 GTR, my dream car. So as you can imagine, I actually spent a lot of time on this vehicle, a lot of time in this vehicle. It took me a while to move on, but it's got a Hot Wheels kit. That's no idea. I noticed Hot Wheels trucks around on the map, but there's actually Hot Wheels body kit for the GTR. There might be some for some others. I'm not too sure. I have not looked. But anyway, let's get into what I'm building here. So basically building it to the specification that close to what I would actually really like to for in real life, and basically creating a bigger wide body on everything, making everything wider, make everything longer, make everything bigger, and carbon where possible. That's basically how I would build a Skyline in real life, and how I build a Skyline full stop. Now, I didn't have a lot unlocked at this point, so I didn't manage to change the exhaust or a few other things as well, because I was early on in the game. Like, as you can imagine, I just started the game. I just sold my Civic to start upgrading this because I didn't have enough money. But as I said, over time you unlock new things to put on, and that's probably a good way to do it. Personally, that's something that I really miss from older games. And rather than just giving you everything at launch, they give you things over time you unlock as you progress. It gives you something to work towards, rather than just going, here's everything you got, you can get it, you just find it on the map. But anyway, I actually have found some parts around the map, and you can actually install parts that you find around the map in cars or sell them. So I installed one part and sold the other because it wouldn't fit. Anyway, moving on, this is where the wrap came in. So there was no carbon hood available for the R34, which was a little bit of a shame. So what I did in the place of that is I put a sticker and made it black on there. Now, you could go for a proper full-on carbon fiber design. Like, if you wanted to take the time to do that, you can do that. But I didn't want to spend all day doing that just on the demo that I was going to lose progress on. Anyway, I wanted like a black around the edges. And obviously I wanted sponsorships of Speed Hunters and my logo on the R34. I think it looked freaking awesome, so I did that. And I love that wing so much. And obviously the black hood, as I said, so it's somewhat carbon-ish. And the rims, don't worry, I changed those as well. I didn't forget about those. How could I? So I was going through them, looking for a nice set of rims similar to the Nismo ones. And then I found the Nismo ones. So just basically put those on and made them black, and it looks... These rims, I love them. So I'm so happy that they're in the game. And obviously you can change them to any color you like. So if you really wanted to make it white and like a black GTR, imagine that. A black GTR with white rims or all the way around. Oh, absolutely beautiful. But I prefer this blue on the GTR R34, so that's what I did. And then we did some performance upgrades. As you can see, early on again, don't really have much to spend. Don't really have a lot of upgrades. It says complete Amy's missions to do it. So as you can see, as I said, there aren't a lot of upgrades for me to do at this current time, which is good. It means I have to progress and do more. Now the tune, this was going to be a drift build. I'm doing it individually because that's the way I prefer to do it. You know, just turning off drift stability and all these things. So it makes it a little bit more difficult. It's not brake to drift. You have to use handbrake and brake. And I basically made it into what I wanted it to drive like, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Though I'll probably fine-tune it even more in the full game. Anyway, here we go. This is what you've been waiting for. Some actual sound. Now, from that early display alone, I'm pretty sure you can see that I was very happy with how the car handled. It just controlled so well. It just slides into where it needs to go, and no issues whatsoever with this build. This tune, anything. So if you're looking for a tune to base your GTR off of, Merry Christmas. I mean, we're a bit early, but that's fine. It just handled like a dream. I cannot wait to go back to the GTR when I'm doing my walkthrough Let's Play thingy bobber, and basically just seeing how I can max this thing out the stupid upgrades, how much horsepower I can get into this thing, and what we can get out of it, just maneuverability-wise, like everything-wise, when it comes to the final tuning. This game excites me about building cars, okay? There's never been really a game in the longest time that's made me excited about building a car. That is what I'm most excited about doing, building the car myself. They've got it spot on. Now that's just me like thinking then for a second like, oh my god, that's actually a thing. I'm getting excited about building a car in a game. Unbelievable. Anyway, let me know what you think of the GTR. Is it your favorite car? It's my favorite car, and I cannot wait to get my hands back on it again. But anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you are new, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.